Pull up your chairs, listen closely. The Martas will be chatting, the girls will be gossiping. We're now presenting the Michael podcast, starting now.
All right, so welcome again to the Top Michael podcast. We're here with Ivana, whose real name is actually Dia, from right down the street. So tell us about yourself. Tell us some things. Tell us where you come from. Tell us about your family, what your parents do, where you work. Just basic stuff. Let's start with how old you are. How about that?
I'm actually 19 years old.
Oh, okay. And birthday?
I'm a Pisces, so my birthday is February 24, 2005.
February. I'm February too. Very cool. I'm February 4th.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
Aquarius.
Yeah. Very cool. So you lived in Apas your whole life?
No, I'm actually originally from Helongos, Leyte, which is a different province.
Where is it? If is it north of Cebu, south, east, west? Where are we going?
Well, it's not part of Cebu. It's a
Oh,
different province. It's a different island.
it's a different island. What island?
Leyte. That's the name of the
Leyte.
island. Yes.
Ah, okay. So you're from quite a ways away.
Yes, 6 hours.
Wow.
So 5 hours from the boat, like a ship.
Hmm.
Or a ferry, and then 1 hour going back to my hometown since it was very, very province.
They say that the rumor amongst the foreigners is that Leyte has the prettiest women.
I think so.
That's the rumor. But if you ask the Filipinas will all say that the Cebuana girls, I don't know if I said it right, will tell you that the women from Cebu are the prettiest. The Mindanao girls will say they're the prettiest. There's a internal war going on amongst the Filipino females right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Leyte is pretty. I mean, most girls are in Leyte are pretty, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. So, what brought you to Cebu?
Well, I actually don't have plan to go here. I'm actually supposed to study engineering.
Hmm.
I graduated when I was 18, or yes, 18. And then decided to go here since my mom doesn't want me to pursue engineering,
Hmm.
and she want me to pursue, teacher instead of engineering. And I really, really love engineering. Like
Hmm.
I graduated STEM, so it stands science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Senior high
Oh,
school.
wow.
Yes. So yeah, I came here and I don't know anyone here. In Cebu, I don't know anyone. Like I've never been there before. So I just decided to go here and then work in a call center.
Hmm.
But at first it was not easy because at first did not I did not get the job since I'm obviously they prefer to choose those people who graduated from college. I'm just a senior high school graduate, so even though I'm STEM, they prefer to choose those college graduate.
Hmm. So, you mentioned your mom. She didn't want you to be an engineer?
She doesn't want me to pursue engineering. It's because it's like a male dominated job,
And
mostly men.
what is her idea for what would be wrong with that? Just so I understand her view.
Well, I think there's many women, that is engineer right now, and I don't know why she doesn't want me to be an engineer. Maybe because my brother, he actually studied engineering, but he did not finish. So maybe that's also one of the reason
Hmm.
because engineering is actually quite hard.
So, so you're speculating that she doesn't want you studying engineering because it's a male dominant field and because your brother didn't finish. But what exactly does your brother not finishing have to do with you finishing? Would it make him look bad? Like,
Well, I don't think so.
why do you think she was? What do you think her logic was? Her reason was for you not finishing engineering because your brother didn't? Or you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe because she just wants me to study teacher, to be a teacher.
Uh,
Maybe that's also the reason.
so I see. So you came to Cebu. Well, let me ask you this. How old is your mom now?
Well, she's like 52 or 53. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, I think she's 52 right now.
And your father, how old is he?
Well, he's dead.
Sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay.
How old were you when he passed away?
I was like 10. Actually, my dad is not so nice.
Really?
Yeah, he's abusive.
I see. I lost my father when I was your age, actually, 19.
19.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. He passed away from cancer. So you come to Cebu. You're all by yourself. How
Well,
did this?
I do have my cousin with me.
Mhm.
She actually also go with me, to find a job, but she's studying medtech right now. Yeah,
Med
medical
tech.
technology. Yes.
Very cool. Yeah, I asked you because it's very strange to see a woman traveling alone.
Yeah. I mean, I'm young. I didn't even know that I can live without my mom because all my life I just depend on my mom. Like, ask my money from my mom to buy makeup, to buy clothes, to buy dresses.
Mm.
And I didn't know that I can live without my mom.
Yeah, I was the same way when I left home. I was like scared.
I'm scared as well, but well, I'm independent now, and
Mhm.
I'm happy that I learned.
That's cool. So you come to Cebu. What does your mom do? Let's keep backing up a little bit. What does she do?
Maid.
Like a
Like,
housemaid?
yeah, a housemaid.
Oh, that's
Yes.
cool. That's cool. Very cool.
She cooks, she cleans.
She's working hard, huh?
Yeah, she's very hard. Very hardworking person.
So you and your cousin come to Cebu. How old are you guys?
We're
You're
18.
both 18. Same
Yes,
age.
we just graduated from senior high school.
Now, is this like a cousin slash best friend?
Yes, I
Okay.
mean, we have our mom and my mom, and her mom and my mom is sibling, and my dad and her dad is sibling.
So,
Yeah.
so you come to Cebu. Where are you staying? Like, are you living under a tree? What's going on?
Well, we actually rented like a house.
Oh,
Yes.
so you save up some money or whatever you had to do.
No, it's my mom's money.
Well, that was very nice of her. Did you thank
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, of course.
Did you thank her a lot?
Yeah, I mean, I send her money, sometimes.
That's cool. So you guys get to Cebu. You're
Mhm.
in the house. We all know we're familiar with moving. It's a little, as you can see.
Yeah.
And what do you like? What's the next move? Are you guys like looking at each other like, what do we do? Did you come here with the plan to start working at the call center? What was the?
Well, she actually applied first, and then we both applied for the same job, but I did not get accepted. It's because I have CAF dash time, and my English is really, really bad.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, not so good in English, but yeah, she got accepted, and me, I did not get accepted.
for the job. And this is
Yes,
at the call center.
yes, that's correct.
I see. I see. So you mentioned earlier that you work. Do you mind if I say the name of your call center on the podcast? Actually, let me ask you
Yes,
that. You don't mind? It's okay.
I don't mind. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned that you work for Xfinity Call Center, and for everybody that's listening that might not be familiar with Xfinity, it's a telecom provider in the United States. So you initially apply for Xfinity.
Well, no. At first, I never applied for Xfinity. I supposed to be applying to another company,
Hmm.
but yeah, I get accepted in Xfinity. It's actually Concentrix, but our support is Xfinity.
Oh, you're right down the street here at Concentrix.
Yes.
That's cool. Very cool. So the first call center you applied to, you're 18 years old.
Yeah, it's TP Teleperformance, but I did
You're right
not.
here. So you're
Yeah,
applying at this one right here. Okay.
but I did not get accepted.
I see. And then how much longer did it take before you got accepted at Concentrix?
I think 2 months.
Oh, wow. So 2 months later, you're in the door.
Yeah.
You're training.
Yeah, I'm in a training.
Do you like working at the call center?
Well, it's actually not nice because I actually talk to a lot of irate customers from the US, and
Oh.
some customers are not really nice, but some people are nice. It's just that there are people that is not nice.
Is it giving you a bad impression of Americans?
Well, sometimes, yeah. But I know that it's not all Americans are bad. I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Some are just, not nice.
There's people get upset everywhere around the world,
Yeah.
especially when their internet's out.
Yeah. I mean, I totally understand them. Maybe I'll do the same way as well if I don't have internet, or I mean, if I get hacked.
Hmm. So you start working at the call center. How long is it before you get your first paycheck? Are you guys like scrambling for money? Are you good because of your mom? Like, are you like worried? Are you waiting on your first check?
Well, I actually needed money that time.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I was like, I mean, I think like 1 month when
One
I
month
get.
before they pay you monthly,
No, it's like 2 weeks, like
bi-weekly.
every 15 days.
I see. Yeah, bi-weekly. So, but you had to wait a month because there's like a carryover on the first check.
Yes.
So you guys are just here for a month working, like, give me the money. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, but I still have money that time. So it's okay.
So you're here, you're working, you're living, you're making money. You
Mhm.
mentioned you live in IT Park. You don't have to give up your exact location. We don't need online stalkers knocking on your door. Are you actually in the park, or are you back in Appas back here?
Well, I'm back in Appas.
You're back in Appas, but you're
Yes.
close to the park. That's cool.
Yeah, so close to IT Park.
Do you walk to work?
No, I'm
Oh.
very lazy, so I don't walk.
Oh, wow. We're learning.
Yeah.
Now, during the podcast today, do you want me to address you as Dia?
Yeah, my name is Dia. That's my real
Okay.
name.
Where did Ivana come from? Is it like a...
Well, I just use that, for fake names.
Okay, because some of the people are going to wonder if it's like a porn name or like what's going on. Like, where's his name coming from?
Yeah, they actually think that, it's like a Russian name.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm not Russian. My face is very Asian.
Your face is very Asian, but actually, I would have to say, just to give you some input, some of your photos, the way, I don't know if they're like brightened or something, but your skin looks brighter.
Mhm.
So you could almost like pass for a Russian with a name. But
No.
then like your face, like you can't pass for a Russian.
Yeah,
So,
face
okay.
is very Asian. Yeah.
So you're in IT Park. Do you like living in IT Park?
Well, yes, because I can go easily to go to club if I wanted to.
Mm.
And, there's a lot of food in IT Park as well. Yeah.
You like going to the clubs?
Sometimes, when I'm bored or when I'm alone. Yeah.
I see, I see. You like drinking a lot?
Not really. I just occasionally don't drink a lot, because I'm a girl and, it's for safety purposes.
That's smart. That's
Yeah.
smart. I've seen a lot of women since I've been here really get sucked into the club life and drinking hard and like going to the bathroom like 20, 30 times, vomiting. I'm like, wow.
I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense in some of these places that I've seen. Like a lot of the women that I've seen, they don't have much self-control in the club. So I'm happy to hear that you're just there kind of.
Yeah, just to enjoy. I mean, I can
Yeah.
go to club without drinking.
That's cool.
I just love dancing. Yeah, I love dancing.
We have a dancer.
No, not a dancer. Yeah, but I just love dancing. That's it.
So you're in IT Park, you're making money. Your cousin's still here.
No, she goes back to our hometown. She study, medical technology.
I see. Now for the viewers, is your cousin single?
Yes, she is.
Oh, you hear that,
I
everybody?
don't know. No, my cousin is not. Sorry.
Oh, she's
All
not
of my cousins are not single. It's just me that I'm single.
Well, why'd you say she was single?
I just forgot.
Oh, okay.
But she's
Okay.
not single.
So she's gone. You say where'd she go?
Oh, she's in Tacloban right now.
Okay.
Just
So
Leyte as well.
that's Leyte as well. Thank you for that. So let's maybe shift gears into your crush.
Oh, I don't have a crush.
Well, time out. Because maybe you do have a crush.
No, don't think so.
Because what you told me in the chat, I think today, is that you weren't sure if you would want to be on the podcast because like you're not really looking for anything serious and da. But then downstairs, you confess that you really miss him and you want him to come back today.
Well, I miss him.
Mhm.
But we're not together.
You don't miss people that you have crush on? Like at
No.
school and you have a crush on a boy? You miss him? You want to go back to school so bad the next day?
Well, I don't have a crush in school. Back in school before, I don't really have a type there.
I see. Okay. So you don't have a crush on him, but you want him to come back bad.
Yes, I miss.
And what do you like about this person?
Well, maybe because he's funny
He's funny.
and he's handsome.
Oh,
With like green eyes.
you like funny and handsome and green eye, huh?
Yeah,
That's
I mean
like your
he's
thing.
nice to me, but I don't know. We just dated once.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but I actually no, I don't want to disclose any
Yes,
information.
say it.
Yeah, but I met him when I was dating at the other guy
Oh, how'd you guys meet?
there.
Outside the tower?
Yeah, it's like,
Like-
eating
In the street or something?
in the restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're both eating, and
Yeah, he talked to my date.
he talked to your date.
Yeah, because he was British, like the one that I dated before him.
So he was talking. So wait a second. He was talking to the guy you were dating,
Yeah, but he has a date with that time.
and the guy that you're seeing now had a date also.
Yeah,
So you both had dates.
vote.
So wait a second. How did you guys get each other's contact information?
Well, yeah,
Oh, you ended up finding each other online.
yeah, being in love. He just
Oh, wow.
messaged me,
Oh wow. So
but we're
So
not
me-
together.
time out. Let me get the story straight. So you're on Pina Love,
I am.
and you meet someone to go on a date with,
Mhm.
and he is basically on a date from Pina Love, kind of also, or whatever his date is,
Yeah,
and you guys see each other, but you guys didn't know about each other on Pina Love yet, and then
Yeah.
later he sees you on Pina Love and messages you, and then you guys meet for your first date.
yeah.
That's cool.
But he knows that I'm the girl that dating the British guy. But it's my first day. I mean, that's the last date. The British guy and me. That's our last date because we go back to another country.
I see. I see.
It's just traveling. So
That's cool. So, not a crush, huh?
it's not a crash. It's just,
Just
like
one date so far. Just like
yeah,
him. Just
plain.
you like him, but he's not crushed yet. That's
yeah,
cool.
maybe because I have this, attachment issues.
So, kind of changing again. Like, are you comfortable talking about your dad?
Not really.
You don't want to talk about that. Are you comfortable if I at least ask you? Was it physical abuse, mental abuse?
It's
What-
actually physical
Physical
and mental abuse.
to
My mom.
your mom
Yeah.
and mental.
Yeah, also he hurts my brother.
Mm.
But he doesn't hurt me because, I'm the only girl and I know my dad loves me so much.
Mm.
I mean, I'm the only girl. I have 3 brothers. So I don't think. I mean, maybe he hurt me in, like mental way, but not, physically.
Why do you think people abuse people? Honestly,
Maybe because he is sick.
like mentally ill.
Yeah, I think so.
I
Because his first wife he also hurt his first wife. That's why his first wife leave him.
So this happened until you said he passed away when you were 12,
Like, I don't know, maybe I was 10. I just forget it was like 2016.
2016. So you're
Yeah.
20, you're 19.
No, yeah, I'm 19 now.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 8 years ago. So you were 11 or 12, 10. something like
Kinda,
that.
yeah.
So you saw a lot, huh, in the house.
Yeah, I saw it like almost every day that he always hit my mom.
Your mom crying.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, my mom is just so weak. She doesn't fight with my dad.
Oh.
I don't know why, but he actually has the body to fight with
Your
my
mom
dad.
does.
Yeah, because my dad, he got sick and then he was very, very thin,
Mm.
because he was really, really sick.
What did he pass away from?
He has tuberculosis and also ulcer.
You know, that tuberculosis thing in the Philippines really upsets me because this tuberculosis is like non-existent in other countries.
Really?
Well, it exists. It's a disease or virus or whatever it is. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But they can easily treat it, and everybody's been treated for it, so it's not active in the society. Whereas, like in Philippines, I hear about tuberculosis regularly.
Yeah, it's because of the smoking, cigarettes.
Mm,
And he always do smoke even though he is sick.
I
He
see.
also drink a lot.
I see. I see. So you guys are growing up like this. Your mom's having trouble, and I'm sorry to hear this, by the way. But it's good to let it out, you know.
Yeah.
So your mom's having trouble. The kids are probably crying when this stuff goes on.
Yeah, I have trauma because of my dad.
And that's actually what I want. I'm glad you said that because that's what I wanted to ask you next. What, like, how has this growing up in an abusive household? Because the Filipino women I've talked to, I mean, I've heard it all. I've heard people getting raped. I've heard physical abuse. I've heard people getting abandoned and like
Mhm.
passed around between family members and nobody wants them. All kinds of stuff. How do you think the abuse in the household has affected you as a young adult?
Well, I'm actually scared and finding a guy because
Mm,
I'm scared that if I find a guy, it's like the same as my dad who hurts me. So yeah, I get traumatized because of that. And right now, I still didn't find a boyfriend. Yeah, even until now because I have these issues.
mm,
And it's really not nice growing up with this kind of family because all you wanted to do is to have a freedom.
mm.
When I was young, I really wish that my dad should be dead. I'm
Oh,
sorry to hear this, but this is really true that I actually pray to God that I hope he's gone.
mm,
So my mom and I we will have a freedom and also my brother because way back before we actually always run away. We go to Manila, because my
the whole
dad
family?
yeah, my brother and I we go to Manila because our dad is hurting my mom.
Wow. But your mom would stay home with your dad.
Yeah, because
Oh.
she doesn't have anyone that she can go with because her parents was already dead. So
So you guys would fly to Manila. Where would you stay when you got to Manila?
Pasig
I'm saying with who? You got
is
family over there?
well, my mom has a sister.
Oh, so you'd stay with her.
Yeah,
You would.
but later on, like after a month, just our dad find us. So we go back to Leyte again, and I thought he would change, but he never changed.
So, and thank you for sharing this because I we'll get back to it in a second, but I like I say I've talked to many Filipino women that have suffered abuse. In fact, the majority of them. I myself have suffered abuse, um, both from governments and
Mhm.
also my family. And I don't think that there's much. Actually, I know that there's not much like education and like public knowledge on like abuse and how it like affects people, especially as they get older. Like when
Mhm.
you're a kid, I don't want to like under give like less credit to the kids, but when you're like a kid, you kind of just like cry or like wish your dad was like those kind of things. Wish they would go. Wish they would die. I don't want to say it, but I
Mhm.
wish they would die or whatever. Or you might have some like outbursts of like anger or something because of the trauma that's going on as a kid. But when you get to be an adult, it like is so deep. It affects you different. Like you say, you haven't even found a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask
Right.
you this about that. You can't. You're not finding a boyfriend. Is this because, of course, you're scared? But are you like seeing red flags that might like be like lead into an abusive thing? Are you like throwing little tests out there to like see if there's any red flags with these people that might like lead into an abusive relationship? Like, why do you think you haven't found a long term partner yet?
Welcome to the wonderful world of Pretty Baby, the ultimate solution for all your baby bottle necessities. Our professionally engineered bottles are intricately crafted to provide maximum comfort for both baby and mother during feeding sessions. With Pretty Baby, mealtime will become a breeze. Available exclusively on Amazon, these exceptional bottles are just a click away. Say goodbye to feeding struggles and welcome the convenience of Pretty Baby's innovative design and top-notch quality. Make feeding time a delightful experience with Pretty Baby.
Well, maybe because I prefer to date white guys, and most of the most of the people I met, they're just tourists, like just having
Tourist.
vacation here, and I don't want to find to have a Filipino boyfriend anymore. So I prefer to date white dudes.
White dudes. You prefer to date white dudes.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So why not? Why do you prefer foreigner, not Filipino anymore? You said anymore.
Well, maybe because when I dated foreigner, I think they would value us compared to how Filipinos value us. I'm
Mm.
really sorry, but this is based on my experience. When I was dated, I dated a white guy. I think, he would care for me. And I mean, they don't do 50-50 as well.
Mm.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think it's more worth it to date foreigners compared to Filipinos.
That's what I actually hear most Filipino women say, unless they're like diehard, gotta date a Filipina type girl. But that's even what my girl says. She tells me that she preferred to date foreigner. She started thinking she wanted to date foreigner when she was like 12 or 14 years old
Mhm.
because she thought that they would treat her right, you know. How old were you when you realized you want to date foreigner?
I was 18, but I don't actually wanted to date foreigners before because I was scared. There are lots of news that, they would kill.
Like the Filipina
Yeah,
girl's been kidnapped, raped, and murdered
yeah,
and left in a trash can somewhere.
that's true. So I was scared,
They
but
took all her hair and sold it.
yeah, I was so scared. But but I just try. There's guy. Well, he's another guy. Before this guy was always messaging me for like 3 months, and then he messaged me first in September, and then I met him in November
Hmm.
because I was scared.
Last year,
Yeah,
a
last
couple
year.
months ago.
No, last year.
Oh, 12 months ago, 13 months ago. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were
And he was
scared.
nice. I'm not scared to him anymore because he was nice to me.
Hmm.
So yeah, and that's that time I don't want to date Filipinos anymore after I dated him.
Ah, I see. So this guy was just like really nice to you. Like,
He was nice.
what,
Yeah.
what are these Filipina guys doing? Because I haven't heard this side of the story. Like, none of the girls I've talked to have ever told me this side of like why they're done with Filipina guys.
Well, some Filipinos are cheaters, but not all. I mean,
Mm.
my cousin's boyfriend, they're not cheater.
Mm.
Maybe because the guys I meet are just red flag.
Mm.
Maybe.
I see. So you started to want to date foreigners. So what? Tell me about your experience. So you meet this guy. What
Mhm.
happens?
It was nice
He
to
was
me.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, he was like,
He's living here.
like I don't think so. I think he's not here anymore.
But he was living here.
No, like 4 months he was living here,
Mm.
but we just have short time together because he messaged me in September and I
Just a
replied.
short time together?
Yeah, I think short time together.
Short time. Wait a
Yeah,
second
just
here.
like short time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so a short time together, that could mean two things. That could mean you guys spent a small amount of time together, or you had a short time together,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
I mean, just short. I'm like, I like short date.
Short dating.
Like,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, cool. So what country was he from?
It's from US, duh.
Okay, so he's from US. What
Yeah.
part?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. Yeah, I did not ask him.
How many
Guys, I dated?
how long did you guys date?
A week?
You guys dated for a week.
Yeah, because he needs to go back to his country. So.
Okay, cool. So what happens next? Tell me about the dating.
Oh, next. I dated some guys that is not nice, foreigners, but I don't mind them because they're not worth it. Oh, the second guy that I actually like is, the Russian guy. He was very nice.
Really?
Russian guys are so attractive.
Why do you like Russian guys?
Maybe because they treated, girls very well,
Mm.
respectful.
Mhm.
Yeah. He is very respectful to me.
Mm.
He was nice.
What's your preferred age?
Oh, I don't date all them, sorry. Like
No.
maybe 21 to 30.
21 to 30.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I guess the problem you're having is that these younger guys, like, it's hard to find younger guys that come here and stay.
That's true, but it's okay. I don't want something serious. I'm still young.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what happens if the right person came along, though?
Well, just accept it, I mean, I'm willing to be in a relationship if
Mm.
he was very nice to me and he wanted to be something serious. It's okay with me. I wanted something serious as well. But if he doesn't want something serious, it's okay as well. Dating is fun.
That's cool. What are your thoughts about some of the stuff that's going on out here? Like, right now, what I see online is like a lot of the profiles are like fake profiles, or they're just like girls scamming. or it's like working girls working the street. You know, it's probably out of like 20 profile, you probably will talk to like 2 real girls.
Yeah.
The rest are like working street or like fake profile or scammer. What's going on?
I don't know. Well, actually, to be honest, some people or some men message me that, I'm a fake girl and I'm a, prostitute, like selling body, but I don't actually do that. I have a job. First of all, I have a job. Yes. So, yeah, maybe because, me, I just wanted to be pretty in my pictures, like posting sexy bikinis or whatever. I really love bikinis.
You want to feel sexy in your
Yeah, I
photos,
want to be sexy. Yes,
Yeah,
I want to be pretty.
Well, you look nice today, by the way.
I'm always like this.
I
I'm kidding.
meant to tell you that when we first started talking. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You wanted to make sure you look extra good on the podcast, huh?
No, I just wanted to be pretty. I'm always like this when going out.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, where have you been in the Philippines? Where have you traveled?
Oh, I've been in Panglao,
Okay.
Bohol. Not a lot actually. Just Panglao, Boal, because I have a job as well. But sometimes some men they offer me, they wanted me to go to Boracay, bring them to go to Boracay, Siargao. But I have a job, and my job. I cannot just leave my job.
Yeah.
Yes, just to travel with this guy. It's not worth it.
It's a smart move. Honestly, it's a
Yeah.
smart move because what I've seen out here, for not all the time, but a lot of the times, is that, well, let me pause. The worst thing you could do, in my opinion, is quit your job or take time off, and then your job looks bad at you
Yeah.
for going to date a guy, and suddenly he goes home or whatever, and now
Yeah.
you lost your job.
And you don't have money.
Yeah, now you're trying to find a new boyfriend quick or something. I don't know what to do. I don't know, but yeah, and I've seen a lot of girls that don't have jobs and they have a foreign boyfriend, and suddenly he'll go home. He'll tell the girl he goes home for a month or two, and he'll never come back, or he comes back and she won't know, and that he starts talking to a different girl,
That's true.
and suddenly this girl, was living in the province, came and started living with this foreigner for 3 months, 4 months, a year, or whatever, and her whole life changed. She went from having no running water, no electricity, whatever the situation was in the province, no signal, whatever the situation was in the cooking over an open fire, to having an apartment with a stove and overnight, and then suddenly she's back in the province again.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what that would do to someone.
That's not nice because me, I don't want to go back to my hometown anymore.
And why is that? Just the trauma?
No. Also part of that, but I love working. I love making my own money, not asking money from my from my mom. It's so shy if I go back to my hometown and I ask money from my mom again. I don't want to do that anymore. So I prefer to study here. I wanted to continue my study. So I prefer to study here and then, just part-time work and study.
Are you continuing your studies right now?
Well, next year, I actually wanted to study engineering at first, but right now I prefer now to study nursing.
Really?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Well, because I actually wanted to go to abroad, and I prefer to marry a white guy. So I think it would be more easier if I choose nursing.
You're preparing.
Yeah, so it's more nice to study nursing because nursing is like, it's like demand job, and engineering is not really demand. If I'm a Filipino and I go to another
Right.
country,
Right,
I don't
right.
think I could be an engineer there. So I think it would be better if I study nursing.
That's a smart move. And when you get in the other country, you can meet a hot doctor,
Yeah, maybe.
in his 20s, 20 to 30 years old.
Well,
20 to 30-year-old hot doctor.
maybe he's 30 already at that time because I was 20s.
You'll
in
be
my
in your 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, tell me more. Like, tell me more about growing up as a kid. Did your house have electricity?
Yes, we do.
Did you have cell phone signal?
At first we don't have, but I don't know when was the time that we had cell phone. I think 2010. Yeah.
You guys have your own house? You own the house? Your mom owns the house?
No, it's from my dad, my father.
But he owned it.
Yeah, we also have land. My dad has land.
You have land
Leyte.
too?
Yeah.
Are they farming the land?
Yeah, that's our source of income.
So your mom is cleaning, but she's also, is your mom farming or is she hiring people to do the farming now?
Well, sometimes they do like hire people, but
Hmm.
sometimes she also do, farming.
What crop are they farming out there? Corn?
Corn and rice, and also we have like a coconut plantation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so copra,
No.
like when you harvest like a coconut tree and then yeah, it's copra. I don't know. I forgot the process of copra, but we do sell copra before.
What is copra? What is this?
It's like a copra. It's called copras in Visaya, but it's copra. Like
Copra.
yeah, you can search it in Google.
I will. I'll
Copra.
search it later. I'll put it up on the video too. So, you, what language do they speak in Leyte?
Us,
Yeah.
we speak Visaya, just the same in Cebu.
You're speaking Visayas.
Yeah,
Okay.
but some part of Leyte they speak Waray Waray. I can speak a little bit Waray, but not
What
too
is this
much.
called?
Waray Waray.
Wadai?
Yeah.
And this is its own language.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
language in northern Samar, Tacloban.
Oh, wow. So, when you were thinking about leaving home and coming to find work in Cebu, was that part of your decision? Like, oh, I'd rather go to Cebu because everybody speaks Visayas already, and I don't want to speak Tagalog and Manila, or like what? That's why Cebu and not Manila for call center?
Well, I actually didn't really plan to go here. I
Hmm.
just actually want scare my mom that if she doesn't want me to, if she don't support my study, I'll go here. But I don't know why I came here though. Maybe because it's more near compared to Manila. Manila is very far, but I can speak Tagalog very well as well. But I just prefer to go here because it's more near.
Hmm.
Manila is very far and it costs a lot of money to go there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like situation with parents. I mean, I think that like most people's parents, they want the best for us, but like sometimes you're like, nah, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Cebu and like I got this. Don't worry, I'll be back soon, type of thing. I'll see you
Yeah,
soon.
I just scared my mom, because I don't think my mom would allow me to go here.
Siblings. How many siblings do you have?
I have three older brother, but the two is half brother.
Hmm.
We have just the same dad, but not the same mom. And then I have one brother with the same mom and the same dad.
And how old are they?
So the first one is like 32. I don't know. I forgot. Oh my god. The second one is 30s, and my brother, the older brother that I had is 21, and I'm 19.
So what do they do?
My older brother he was like in government
Hmm.
something, like in barangay,
Hmm.
and the second one I don't know his job. We're not really close to each other.
And your full brother, what does he do?
Well, he works in chicken. I don't know. It's like chicken
Hmm.
harvesting a chicken.
I see.
It was still in Leyte.
I think that honestly, like the situation out here for the Filipina male has gotten like really challenging. Like male Filipinos, like they have. I guess I should just say Filipinos would be the proper way to say it.
Yeah.
They like okay, like if your hiring manager had a choice between you and your cousin or a Filipino, who do you think the hiring manager is going to hire? Of course, they're going to hire you and your cousin
Yeah.
for the call center because they want like female voices on the phone, like blah blah blah, like blah 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 blah, right? So what I've seen since I've been out here is like it's really hard for like the male to make like a sustainable amount of income versus the female because at least from what I've seen, I mean, I could be completely wrong, but it seems like it's much easier for the females to get
A job.
yeah, like in a call center or whatever it might be. And it seems like the hiring staff is also selecting more females for like management type of positions now. I don't know. It just
Well,
seems like everywhere I go.
well, I think that's not true. Maybe they hire if you had the skills, I think they would hire you. I
They
don't
will.
think it would just women and men. Yeah, I think if you had the skills, then they would hire you.
Oh, okay, cool. Because like I see like a lot like when I go in like supermarkets and stuff too, like all the girls are working registers and like all the guys are like doing bags or like stocking shelves, you know?
Yeah.
Where are the guys at up front, you know? But anyway, that's cool. So goals. What are your goals aside from your job and your education? Like personal goals.
Goals.
Yeah, goals.
Well, I just wanted to have a nice family. Travel. I wanted to travel.
You want to travel?
Yeah, and I also wanted to have my mom her own house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my goals right now. I don't know other goals. I wanted to finish study. So
Mm.
that's one part of my goal. So traveling and be happy.
So, where do you want to travel?
Well, I wanted to go to Bali, Indonesia,
Mm.
because it's really nice to go there. I mean, I saw a lot of videos in Instagram.
Mm.
Yeah, I really wanted to go there. And also Switzerland.
Mm.
It's really nice. That's my dream. My dream country is Switzerland.
Really?
Yeah,
And you said you want a family.
I want.
How
Yeah.
many kids do you want?
Maybe one or two.
Just one or two. That's
Yeah.
smart. That's really smart. Kids are a lot, you know? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But sometimes I would think that I want to have a baby now.
Mm.
If there's someone who would willing to have a baby with me, but I'm still young, so maybe it's just my right now. But maybe my mind would change if I already had a baby. So
Mm.
yeah,
Hmm. So, wait, time out. You want a baby now, but after you had the baby, you think maybe I don't want this baby anymore. Is that what
yeah,
you're saying? Oh gosh.
yeah. So that's why I'm just waiting maybe for the right time to have a baby. But
Mm.
I'm really willing to have a baby if the guy is willing to.
That's cool. I mean, it's a smart move too, honestly, to like not rush at the same time. Like a lot of stuff I see on the baby scene right now. If there's a baby scene, like there's a lot of like haste going on, and it what I've seen it lead to a lot is kind of it can lead to a like a single mom situation
Oh, I don't want to be a single mom.
because they're rushing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just meeting someone like, baby, we need a baby right now, right now. Boom. Next thing you know, they have a baby. Something else happens. I don't know if the woman's losing her mind and the guy leaves, or the guy ends up, I don't like this girl anymore, and end up leaving. I don't know what happened. I'm not in their relationship, but now there's a situation because it's broken family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Which is hard on the
I didn't
kids.
want to be a single mom because maybe if I was single mom, I don't, find a guy who's, treating me good because I already had a baby.
Mm,
So yeah, I think it would. I mean, right now it's easy for me to. I mean, many men would like me because
mm.
I'm not single mom. But maybe if I will became single mom, maybe it's hard for me to choose a guy.
It would definitely be more hard,
Yeah,
especially a guy in the age you're
yeah,
looking
my
for.
type.
Yeah, most 20 to 30-year-old guys aren't looking to date a single mom. That's like a 60 to 70-year-old guy type thing.
Yeah,
You know?
and I don't want to date older men. I'm sorry.
So why not? Tell the older guys why not. When they watch the video, they'll be like, darn.
Yeah, because it's just not for me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be nice, but I just couldn't date.
You don't like wrinkly skin?
No, I want
What's
younger
what's
and
wrong with wrinkly skin?
attractive. I want younger and attractive. That's
Younger
it.
and attractive.
I
Someone
mean,
that,
I'm young. Maybe my maybe it will change when I'm like older.
in your
But right
30s or
now I'm
40s.
19, so no, I would not gonna embarrass myself dating this man.
Looking like a great granddaughter or something.
Yeah, they would maybe look like my grandfather,
A
or
great
something.
grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. So, one or two kids travel to Bali and Switzerland,
Yeah.
and you want to finish your education.
Yeah.
We've
of
talked about
course.
that quite a bit. That's admirable, you know. Um, Distractions though. Are there any distractions out there distracting you from these goals right now, or
Maybe a man.
a man might end up distracting you from the goal?
Yeah, maybe like, maybe if he's like serious with me and then maybe I would not finish school because, he got me pregnant or something.
Mm.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, but maybe you could try to look at it a different way too, that
Hmm.
it would be good to have the baby, because what are you going to do while you're pregnant for 9 months? Study. You're not going to be running around. They're going to give you maternity leave at work for a little while. I don't know how long they do it here. A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'll be more sympathetic on you at work too. They'll be like, "Oh, it's okay. Go home for a while. You'll still get your full hours. Don't worry." Oh, that's what I meant to ask you. At Concentrics, do they pay you by the call or do they pay you flat salary?
Card.
Card. What's that?
I mean, like,
By the call?
No.
Do you get paid amount of pesos per call, or do you get paid per hour, or do you get paid just salary
Per hour.
per hour?
Yeah.
So if you take one call or 1,000 calls, it doesn't matter. They still
It
pay you
doesn't
the
matter.
same.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's cool. I worked at a call center for about 10 years.
Really?
Yeah. I was a automotive call center. Thank you for calling Russell Toyota. This is Todd speaking. How can I help you? That was my script.
That's
And
your script.
That's my script. We had a bunch of car dealerships, and we scheduled appointments and maintenance and stuff like that. So yeah, I worked there. I liked it. Do you like it? Do you like working in a call center?
Sometimes yes, but sometimes no.
Yeah.
I think call center is like more, nice job compared to other job. Like the salary is still, I think, it's better compared to other that is just working. I mean,
And you got aircon.
yeah.
You got some little perks there. Maybe they have a company party. I don't know what they're doing
Yeah,
out here.
we do have company party. That's true,
Mm.
and we do have a lot of incentives as well.
I know for me, when I worked the call center, I really liked it a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but the script, man, I was taking 250 calls a day.
That's crazy. We don't do that. I mean, it just depends on you and how many calls would you take.
How-
Sometimes you're talking to like for an hour to an elderly customers. Yeah,
What's your average call count per day, you think? 20, 50?
maybe between 15 to 20 because we're helping customers like to reset their password.
So, whoa. so the
Elderly people who doesn't know technology very well, who's not tech savvy.
so like your script, you're not really like, it's not like getting
No, it's
annoying
not
in
really
your head.
script. It's like walking through the customers and how to reset their password.
Right, but you have an introduction.
We do have.
But that doesn't bother you, your introduction. It doesn't get, because you're not taking like a match. See, for me, when I was in the call center taking 250 calls a day, saying welcome to Russell, thank you for calling Russell Toyota, this is Todd speaking, saying that 250 times a day, oh, my head is spinning. Let me ask you this: do they have like little like, if your head starts spinning, what do you guys do there? Because that happens in call centers. Your head will start spinning. You can't do it right now. You're done. You're out. My head's spinning, boss. I gotta take 5 minutes.
Maybe they'll just let you rest, but I never experienced that.
That's good. You've been working there about a year.
Already 1 year, December 14.
Your managers are cool.
Yeah. As long as you have nice score. We have a score that we need to pass.
And how is the score? How did they develop the score?
Well, if you get score if the customer would give you a 10, so 10 is like 100, 9 and 10 is like the promoter,
Mm.
and then 8 and 7 is like passive, so 0, that's 0.
Mm.
So and -6 to negative is like -100. So if the customers would give you at 9 or 10, so that's a positive 100, so you will get incentives from that.
Mm.
So yeah.
They giving you bonus too for good score?
Yeah, incentives.
Incentives. What give us examples of the incentives?
So right now, in one day, I have 3 surveys, which is positive. So for one survey, one promoter, so it's 200. So I got 600 in one day, and not including my salary.
In addition to your salary. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So at the end of the call, are you encouraging the customer to fill out the survey?
No, we're not allowed to do that.
Oh.
It's like it's not really allowed. It's phishing.
But if the customer fills out the survey and gives you a good review, you get your incentives type thing.
We will get it in our salary, paycheck.
That's cool. That's super cool. So you're at the call center, you're working. Favorite nightclub?
Well, right now I want Barrio Club, Icon, not really nice. Icon is good for weekends, and Agua because it's so near.
I
3
see.
clubs.
I see.
Barrio, never been there, but I want to go there. It's nice, as they say.
That's cool. What's your, like, if you go to any nightclub in the world, what's like the dream club?
Oh, lots of people, and I love Spanish music. I hope they would have Spanish music.
Spanish music is so much fun.
I really love Spanish, Latino music.
I've always wanted to learn how to like dance to Spanish music. Like you see them do like the salsas and stuff, like all these little Spanish. I don't even know the name of all the Spanish dances, but it looks so cool. I see it in the movies.
It's really, really cool. I love Spanish Latino music.
Yeah,
It's like encouraging you to dance.
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, man. I lived in Mexico 4 years.
Really?
Oh man, it was like so like it's kind of like the Philippines, but it's like a different energy.
Because the people is like Mexican people are like Filipinos.
Yeah, but it's like it's like almost the same energy, but it's like different somehow. And I'm trying to think of a way to like articulate to explain. I guess Mexican people like are like, all right, first off, like everything has to be spicy. That's the first thing. With Filipinas, like it's kind of like 50-50. One might like spicy food, one might not like spicy food. Secondly, you got the music. The music in the Philippines, people are playing like mostly, for the most part, when you hear music out in the park and stuff or wherever, you might hear a Filipino song, but a lot of them are playing like modern pop or whatever from the U.S. type songs. But in Mexico, they're blasting Mexican music, just blasting it.
I mean, I love Spanish. It's like, Latino music.
Yeah,
Nice. I would prefer, the Latino music.
that's cool. Yeah, I lived in Cancun when I was in Mexico for 4 years. I had fun. It was cool.
Never been there.
I had a nice
I
girlfriend
don't
down there.
know.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's kind of like similar to. It's kind of like El Nido, but there's no mountains.
Oh, that's nice. El Nido, Palawan?
Yeah,
I want to go there.
yeah. We actually just got back from there like 2 months ago. It was
Oh,
beautiful.
it's
You
really
have to go
nice.
there. You have to go there.
Yeah, I actually planning to go there before with, the guy I dated, but I prefer not to go. Yeah, I don't know.
When you go there, when you find your Mr. Charming or whatever, when you go there, stay at a hotel called Orange Pearl. Trust me, it's called Orange Pearl.
I'm sure.
Don't let him book any other place. Because what they do on those booking sites, they make the place look really nice with the
Yeah.
photos, and then you get
But
there, you're like, "Where's the
It's not,
view?"
it's not nice.
Now, a lot of the stuff is opposite too. The places with bad photos are actually the nice ones.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's weird on the booking sites. Like it's weird. Anyway, I went to all those hotels up and down the main road in El Nido. I don't know what the name of it. I just call it the main road. I don't know what it's called. And most of them are like not good. And you're paying like 10 to 15, 20K a night.
Oh my god, that's so expensive. It's like the same in Lapu-Lapu, like Shangri-La, but
And those
Shangri-La is
hotels
so
aren't
good.
that good in Lapu-Lapu. In
No,
my
Shangri-La
opinion.
is good.
You like it?
Shangri-La is good, I know it. Shangri-La and Movenpick is good. It's like five-star hotel.
They're good hotels. I agree with you, okay? I agree that they're good hotels, but I think they're kind of running like
The price?
No, I just think they're running like kind of like a marketing scam in the sense that when people come to Mactan, when they fly into Mactan and they book one of these hotels, they're like, "Oh, I'm going to be able to see the beach." But when you get to those hotels, like that's not like a beach you would see in El Nido or something. It's like a Mactan beach, which is like totally
it's not the
different.
same as El Nido, of course.
But what I'm saying though is the foreigners don't know that. They think they're coming to like a real beach, like tropical beach in the Philippines, and they get there, they spend all this money on this 5-star hotel, and they get there, they're like, "What is this?" when they go to the beach. So that's all I'm saying. But I agree with you. I think they're very nice places.
It's nice,
Nice
but
property.
it's just too pricey, I think,
It is. It is. You can get a lot more bang for your buck. I'm paying 40 for this right now. 40 for a
40,000.
month. Yeah.
It's 2 rooms.
Two
maybe.
rooms. Yeah.
That's why.
But that would be one night at the hotels on Mactan or so. Maybe
How-
2 or 3 nights.
How much? Worth it?
If some of the hotels on Mactan are charging you 10 to 15 a night, it would be 2 or 3 nights in a hotel on Mactan.
Yeah, I think it's cost like Movenpick would cost like 10K or something like up.
Mm.
It's expensive, but I'm not the one who's paying it. So. Yeah, but I did go. My friends and I did go to Solia Resort. It's also nice, but it's not more on pools.
Mm.
It's. I mean, when we go there, it's not so expensive, but it's kind of pricey too for Filipino.
Well, you mentioned too that back to your goals. You mentioned the goals of children and studies and what happens if you meet Mr. Right and he distracts you from the goals. But in my opinion, this is just me thinking out loud. First off, Mr. Right, you guys can travel together.
Yeah, that's true. And who will be the one who will pay, not me.
I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
fair
if
enough.
I would like date a guy and then he's like white, I mean, of course he will be the one who will pay. I would not gonna pay.
Well, hold on, time out. What if you just fell in love with this guy and he didn't have any money? But like
It's
seriously,
okay.
he was just complete. He's like, "You have to pay. Just save your money for 2 months and we'll get to El Nido."
It's okay.
We'll get to Spain. Just save up for 4 months.
If
That's
it's
very
okay
sweet.
if I love him, it's okay.
Yeah, like Mr. Russian white guy, like with like a shaved bald head, like just like ripped with like six pack, comes walking down the street with no shirt on, like he's like this to you.
That's so nice. I mean, that's my type.
That's what I meant to ask you. Speaking of Russians and tattoos, tell us about the tattoo.
Oh, it's actually called Never. The tattoo is Never Stop Dreaming.
Oh,
Also have this here.
oh,
It's butterflies like freedom.
oh. And what do they mean?
This one, this butterfly.
Just tell me what inspired it. Tell me everything about them.
Well, the first one is I just got it because I'm scared to have a tattoo. Maybe it would hurt, but butterfly means freedom.
Hmm.
And the second one, Never Stop Dreaming. So I have this tattoo because some people, they would stop your dream if they would think, oh, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. But it's actually not nice. You should, if you wanted, if you're dreaming, you should, what is that called? Like, you should pursue your dream. Never stop dreaming. So never stop.
Never stop dreaming. I like
Yeah.
that. That's cool. Well, back to Mr. Right and your goals, though. So, Mr. Right can actually help you achieve your goals because, number one, you're going to save more money.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to have to spend anything. You're just going to be ching, ching, ching.
Yeah, he will
Building
be the
a
one
house
who will
for
spend.
mom.
It's so cheap here in the Philippines. So
You could have your mom. I don't know how much. Don't tell us how much they're paying you at the call center, but you could probably have mom a decent house built in like a year, maybe less if Mr. Right gives a little to mom's house too.
It's okay if he would not, give my mom a house. It's not his
His mom.
responsibility.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool that you think like that. That's how my girl is too. Like my first two exes here were crazy.
Really?
Oh, they were like the type of one that like expected you to like build like a compound on like the whole family, whatever. Like,
What?
yeah, just crazy stuff. Like, I haven't even known you like 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know really who
That's
you are.
crazy. You shouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice. And I will say this: one of my exes here like really fell in love after things ended, and I supported her for a few months because I wanted her to find a good boyfriend.
Mhm.
We weren't having sex or anything. I wanted her to find a good boyfriend.
Oh
I didn't want her out in the street, working the street or anything like that. So I supported her for like 3 or 4 months, and I said, "Look, this is the deal now, but you need to find a good boyfriend." And 3 or 4 months later, she found a really, really good boyfriend, and I'm really happy for her. You
Oh,
know,
it's good.
and like I guess like this guy like totally fell in love, like instant love with her, like head over heels, like spending every penny he has, like going balls to the wall, like all in. Like I'm like looking at things online. I'm like, oh, I hope it works out. Like the guy's really committed, you know?
Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't want my boyfriend to do that to me. If he was willing, it's okay. But I didn't ask really money from guy.
I think honestly, the older I get too, I think like involving like serious amounts of money in relationships can get like, especially early, it can create a lot of pressure on the woman. If she has the right intentions, if she doesn't have the right intentions, she doesn't care. She's going to take every dollar you have. But you know what I mean? Who cares?
Yeah.
If she has the right intentions and she really is interested in you though, for example, with my girl right now, when we first met and stuff, I took her out and I got her like a nice bracelet with some stones in it and a necklace and got her some clothes just to kind of get her up a little bit,
Yeah.
And I could tell though that it made her like uncomfortable. But when I realized that it made her uncomfortable, I realized that that was a good girl.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That she wasn't just there for the ride type of
Yeah.
thing. And I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Would it make you uncomfortable if somebody just came in and started like splurge? Like, here's a car. I'd be like, I wouldn't even know what to say if it was me. If I was a girl, I'd be like, thank you.
Maybe I would just say thank you because I love gifts.
Thank you so
I
much
love
for the car,
nice
sir.
dresses.
Thank you for the internet too, for introducing me to you.
Yeah.
So
But it would be strange, sometimes.
I just think it would be like strange if it was like a lot early on, because then it's like so much expectation and pressure. Like, so what does this guy have invested? Like $100,000 within like 6 months? Like,
That's crazy.
now I feel like so pressured to like stay with him for the rest of the year. What happens? The rest of my life. Excuse me.
Yeah.
What happens if I stop liking you, sir? I'm gonna feel terrible. Kind of, not really, because I got the car, but Anyway, so So the man, Mr. Right, Mr. Spend a Lot, he could, I'm just kidding. He could help you meet your goals, I think. We talked about the traveling, we talked about the baby, because basically you're going to be forced to work and study if you have it's like you after you're 3 months or 2 months or whatever it is pregnant, you're not going to be going to the club drinking anymore. Those days are going to be over.
Yeah.
You'll probably have about 2 years where you're not going to be able to go to the club and drink unless you ship baby off to like Tay's house to like, Tay, take care of the baby. Me and the girls are going to the club, and the baby's like, Mom, what are you doing? And you just and you're out. That's the only way you could go to the club at that point.
I mean, it's okay with me.
That's what I'm saying. It
Do
would
it
help.
already enjoy my life. 18, when I was 17, 16.
Yeah.
My mom would allow me to go to party. It's not club, but it's like a disco, like when there's a festa in your hometown, there's like a party. And it's nice. I mean, my mom would allow me to do that. And I did enjoy my life.
That's cool. And I think, too, it's smart, if I could just give you a compliment, I think it's smart to kind of, you use the term having fun while you're young. And I just want to kind of, I think, rephrase what you're trying to say, because I don't want the viewers to get the wrong impression of you. Because, like, to a foreigner, when, like, you say, I want to have fun while I'm young, it basically just means, like, being scandalous and promiscuous. But I think what you mean, just to clarify, is that you kind of want to just enjoy while you're being young.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of figure out what you want exactly, take your time, not get too involved with this or that. Just to be clear, so the viewers don't think you're this just like scandalous girl showing up in a dress with her boobs hanging out, Madame sleeping in the other room. What's going on here? Yeah, just to clarify, she just wants to enjoy her life a little bit and get a lay of the land, as we say, kind of learn about things. Because I will tell you this: you're only 19 years old. When you get like 25, you'll be thinking to yourself like, "Oh, thank God I didn't marry that guy." Or like, "Oh, thank God I didn't," or like, maybe your taste will change. I don't know, but there will be things that you will look back that you're very happy that you didn't jump into something so soon. Yeah. So favorite clubs, we don't have much time left. We'll maybe chat for another 20 or 30 minutes and that's all.
Yeah.
So we've covered favorite clubs. We've covered your family. We've covered your goals and your school. We've covered your adventure to Cebu.
Yeah.
We've covered where you're from. We've covered, what else have we covered? We've covered a lot.
Yeah, almost.
Favorite food. Let's talk about that. What's your favorite food?
Oh my God, I love lechon. That's why I gain weight. I'm actually very skinny when I arrive here.
Oh.
But we do have a lot of food. I mean, my mom would always supply me a lot of food. But, I'm studying that time. So when I'm studying, I'm very focused, I'm one of the, top students before. So now I gain weight because I just eat. Yeah, I actually hate now because I really gain weight and, they're calling me that I'm not sexy anymore. Yeah, I'm kind of scared, But I think I'm still sexy.
When you said that, when you said they think you're not sexy anymore, I hit the Lil Jon what on the sound. You're gonna hear it on the podcast when you say you're not sexy anymore. Lil Jon gonna go what? So let's see. Your favorite food. Your favorite food is what?
Lechon.
Lechon. Oh gosh, we got a Lechon girl. You know what they say about Lechon girls?
What?
I don't know what they say. I just made that up. So your favorite food is Lechon, and favorite dessert, like favorite snack?
I don't know. I just eat. Favorite dessert, maybe. Halo.
Oh man, halos are so great. Do you prefer the one with the? Do you prefer the cream halo at Inasal, or do you like the one with the purple ice cream in it?
Maybe the purple ice cream, but I would love I also love Grahams. Grahams.
Is that the cream one at Inasal? Is the Grahams? Oh, Graham cracker.
Yeah, with the mango. With the mango.
The mango float.
Yeah, it's like mango float. It's like Graham.
I could just eat that every day for the rest of my life.
It's so yummy.
Like if somebody just brought that to my door every day, I'd be like, thank you so much. And like run away with it. Hide. Not share. Wouldn't give anybody any. Just eat it all.
Yeah.
So favorite food, favorite dessert. Do you consider yourself like traditional? Like the day Mr. Right comes along, are you gonna like cook and clean and like organize and like do the dirty laundry and clean up his poop if he poops in his pants? Or
I'm not traditional.
you're not traditional.
Yeah, I don't know how to cook.
Really?
But I know how to clean. My mom
Okay.
is a good cook, but my mom doesn't, she doesn't teach me on how to cook. It's because I was focused in school before. So I just study. I'd never learned cook.
So you don't know how to cook.
Yes.
You don't know how to cook. And you live, I forget what you said. You said you live by yourself or you live with your cousin or your friend?
I
Or
live
what's
with
going on?
myself.
You live with
now.
yourself. So you're eating out every day. Wave the Philippine flag for us one time. There you go. Philippines. So you don't know how to cook. So you're eating out every day. You're still waving the flag. That's cool.
Yeah.
A proud woman of her country. But you do know how to clean.
I do know how to clean.
And what happens if he got sick and accidentally pooped his pants?
Oh my god.
Would you clean it?
I don't know, maybe. If I love him.
If you love him.
If I do, I would love him.
What happened if your fling pooped his pants? What would you do?
I don't care. He's a fling.
What would you tell him if he's like, I don't know how to clean my poop up out of my pants. Can you help me?
Oh my god. Maybe if I find another girl.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's not really nice with me, but maybe I would, care. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not really traditional, but I would love to learn. If I would love the guy and he wants me to be a traditional wife, maybe I would do that if I really love him.
That's very sweet. That's very, very sweet. Have you ever had braces before?
No, I wanted to have one
You
because
wanted to
my
have
teeth is not nice.
I was going to tell you they do look nice. But they're not perfect, obviously.
It's not perfect.
No.
I'm planning to have braces.
Planning to have braces.
Yeah.
Hence, the braces here, in USA right now, braces are like maybe like $1,000,000 peso.
That's too expensive. It's not so expensive here.
Yeah.
But I would still not because, I'm planning to save for my school, next year. But I would definitely have because it's not nice. My teeth is not nice.
Have you ever tell us what the craziest thing you've ever seen is living in the Philippines. Like what's just the craziest thing, the first thing that comes to mind?
Maybe, the kids.
Kids. Yeah. Very sad.
That's very sad because I never experienced that,
Me neither.
like begging for money.
You know what I do with the kids down there? Madame calls them my children of the park, my children of IT park. They come up and ask him for money. I say, why you need money? They say, I'm hungry. I say, what you want? They say, McDo. I take them over to McDonald's and get a McDo.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Because I just get scared. Thank you. I appreciate that because it's always a touching moment when I do it. The kids are really happy. I was actually at McDonald's the other day and two girls came in there. They're probably 9 and 7. And they asked me for money. I said, what do you want? They said, money. I said, nah. I said, are you hungry? They said, yeah. I said, you want McDo? They said, yeah. So I ordered them 2 McDos. When I turned around after I placed the order and paid, these girls were so hungry. It's so sad. It almost made me cry just talking about it right now. They were so hungry. They digging in the trash can, drinking the drink, and eating the chicken. So sad. When they come back and get the McDo, they're so happy. They walking out, skipping, holding hands, waving goodbye to me. Yeah. The next day, the very next day, or maybe 2 days later, a boy came up to me I was doing Street Challenge comedy video, and make sure you check yourself and get your... I was doing Street Challenge video over here at Ayala, and a boy came up to me and needed food, and I took him over to McDonald's to get McDo for him, and he was so happy. He thought he was the coolest person walking with a foreigner over to McDonald's, and then went in there smiling and left. I told him, I always tell the kids, if you ever see me again in the park and you're hungry, just come up to me. I'll get you food. Don't worry. Yeah, the kids. The problem is me personally, I don't give them money because I don't know if the parents are alcoholics or drunks or drinking or what's going on. We have a visitor. I don't know what's going on. So I don't like giving the kids money, but I will give them I will give them food. What about you? You give them money or food?
Money. Sometimes
You give them
food.
money?
Yeah.
That's cool. When Madame and I are like driving and stuff, we'll give them money because we can't get them food.
Yeah,
That's
I actually always give money, even though the kid that didn't ask. Yeah,
That's
because
cool.
if I have coins, I don't like coins,
Yeah.
so I just give it.
You really like that Philippine flag, huh?
Yeah.
It's for sale. Only
Same.
100 pesos.
This is 100 peso?
I'm selling it.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not selling
I
it.
don't bring cash.
What'd you take? The bus here?
No?
How'd you get here?
Motorcycle.
Motorbike.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love motorbikes.
I prefer motorbike than taxi because taxis like smell.
Oh, it smells and it takes forever in the car.
Yeah, and
like,
the grab as well is smelly.
oh my gosh. The
Or
motorbike.
like throw up.
Ugh. The
Yeah.
motorbike just cutting through the traffic, it's just
Yeah.
nice. The fresh air, Well, I lived in Mindanao for over a year. And,
Really? A year here?
in Mindanao.
Oh, Mindanao.
Yeah.
It's very far.
I bought a bunch of bikes down there. I have a bunch of bikes. I love riding bikes and had a little motorbike shop. It was fun. But yeah. Cool. So we covered your goals. Madame's trying to be very quiet with the doors. That's very nice. We covered your goals. We covered your family.
Yeah.
Tell us about your hair. What's going on with your hair over there? Because we see different photos. You have like 7 different hair colors. Are you wearing a wig?
No, it's my real hair.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, before I have short hair.
Okay.
Very short.
Okay.
Then it did grow.
Mm.
But I really have long hair when I was young. I never cut my hair.
Mm.
But during pandemic, I cut my hair, just for different look.
Ah.
Yeah, and now I cut my hair. And then now it's now long.
Mm.
But back in like, I don't know, like 10 months ago, I have short hair, then a bangs. And then some of my facial that doesn't have a bangs. And then now I have bangs again. I prefer to have bangs, but this one is a color.
When you're thinking about finding your true love, just remember the white guys like long hair.
Long hair.
Oh yeah, white guys love long hair.
Well, they do love cute girls too. The
They-
one with the like short hair. I do have short hair before.
That's
when
cool.
I did,
That's cool.
And they always say that I'm cute. I'm not cute.
Did you watch that fight, that Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight they kept promoting on the internet everywhere?
What is that?
It was, you know who Mike Tyson is?
What? I don't know him.
Oh, never mind. Computer skills 1 to 10 after working in the call center. 1 being bad, 10 being great. Are you good on the computer now?
8.
An 8. Can you type fast?
Yeah, maybe. Not
That's
a lot.
cool. I'm actually looking potentially for 1 call center employee. If you know someone.
Boy.
If you know someone.
Okay.
I don't care who it is, but they need to be like reliable. I just want to tell you that because I have copy and paste tasks I need done.
Okay.
Yeah. Cryptocurrency, what do you think about it?
That's most of the guys I dated. They do cryptocurrency.
They do cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
What specifically?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Bitcoin. Is it
Well,
Bitcoin?
yeah, but we don't know what specifically they did with Bitcoin.
I didn't ask them because I don't know anything about crypto.
Oh, okay. That's cool. What's your favorite social media platform?
Instagram.
Instagram. Why?
I prefer Instagram because Facebook. Lots of old people. They can. Some old. People from my hometown. They prefer to use Facebook. So they cannot stop me when I'm using Instagram because they don't have Instagram.
Right. I see. You know what bothers me, honestly, about Philippines is that, like, I'll just meet somebody totally, like a total stranger.
Uh-huh.
Like, let's say it's like a manager that I'm, like, setting up something with at a business. And I will have to give them, I'll have to send them, like, an ID, or I'll have to, oh, she's adjusting, guys.
It looks so small.
It'll get blown up later. But I'll be dealing with a manager or something. They'll want an ID or something to verify something, and I'll be like, "What's your email?" So I can email my ID to you. They won't want they don't want me to. They want me to give them my Facebook to send it to them on Messenger, and then they want me to turn around and add them as a friend. I don't even know you. You're a manager of whatever, And you want me to give you my Facebook account?
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know you. I got all kinds of personal stuff on my Facebook account. You know? So, that's cool. Any burning desires you have? Like,
I don't know. Let's not talk about it. I mean, what's boring design though?
it could be anything. Burning desire.
Don't talk about it.
Anything like, would you go skydiving?
Skydiving?
Yeah, would you jump out of a plane with a parachute?
No, I'm scared of heights.
Do you know how to ride a motorbike?
No, I'm
No?
a passenger princess.
Oh, wow. Do you know? Yeah, like most girls. It's like, we all get scared when we see the girl driving the motorbike. Everybody's like giving them a little more space.
I don't really know how to drive.
That's cool. Do you... Speaking of taxi, when's the last time you took a taxi?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. You had a group.
No, it's just me.
Just you. You had to go far.
He was the one who, booked a grab for
Your
me.
date.
Yeah.
You're not crushed.
Yeah, it was the one who booked the grab.
Best date idea. What's your favorite date? First date.
Museum date. I love it.
A
With
what date?
British guy. Museum.
Museum date.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
He's so sweet to me.
Oh. Museums are cool. Museums are hard for me to do. I get kind of like sleepy in the museum. I'm like halfway through.
Well, it depends on the guy. He likes it. I likes it.
That's
And
cool.
he was so smart, And I really, really find a guy attractive when he's smart.
So your favorite first date would be if a man took you to a museum.
Yeah.
That's cool. What kind of museum did he take you to?
Oh, there's a lot of museums in Cebu.
Which one did he take you to though?
I forgot. There's a lot. We've been in a lot of museums. Not just one, but I think four museum. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And yeah, there's a lot of things there. So we just talk
wow.
about He was
Very
really smart guy.
Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, some of these guys, like, you start talking to them, and it's like, it's impressive how smart they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, when I started living in this tower is stacked up with, like, Americans,
Mm-hmm.
and some of these guys are so smart, like, even the ones that would be, like, dumb are actually still, like, extremely smart.
Really?
But everybody's so smart, but for some reason we can't learn Tagalog. You know what I mean?
Tagalog.
Yeah.
I know how to speak Tagalog.
What I'm saying though is like the guys are so smart, but we haven't learned Tagalog.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we were really, really, really that smart,
You should learn a lot of language.
we would know the language. Yeah.
Well, the guy I dated, the British one, he knows how to speak Spanish.
Oh gosh,
And I
you were in
love
heaven. Oh my gosh, you were going crazy for this guy.
I did, but he's gone now. So I dated the other one.
Well, what happened to him? Is he just sitting in Britain or wherever, the UK? Is he just...
He's from London.
He's from London.
Yeah.
And he just went back and never came back to the Philippines? Like, what's going
Well,
on
he's
here?
still in Southeast Asia right now, traveling.
Hmm,
And yeah.
I see. So, if he came back, would you...
I would date him.
Really? You hear that, sir? If you're out there...
I would date him, but if this guy and I will get along, of course, I would forget this man that I meet before.
Hmm.
I
You'd be
mean,
content.
I'm a very loyal person. If I date one, I only date one, and then I don't care about the other. But if this guy that I dated and I would, that work out, and then they gonna go back to me, then I start talking to them.
I see. Hey, and that actually was a very good idea giving you the flag.
Why?
Well, you're like talking with it and like...
Yeah.
I think your flag, let me help you. Your flag is actually... There we go.
No, it should be blue. No, it should be blue.
It's upside down?
Yeah, no, it's not. It
Like
should
this?
be blue. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
This starts war. Means war.
There
If
you-
this is the one, in the up. Should be this one. Below.
That's cool. I have a lot of respect for Mexicans. I was locked up for like 8 years of my life.
8 years.
I did 8 years in prison.
So how old were you when you were there?
In prison? I was in prison from 18 years old all the way up until the time I was 32.
So 18
to 32.
to 32. So you never had like, what happened?
As an adult, I've never had freedom until 2023. I've never been free.
Really?
Yes.
Like,
Matter of fact, that's actually not true. That's not accurate, I should say. I was free for about 3.5 years. That's when I lived in Mexico for almost 4 years. I was free. And after that, they sent me back to prison. But anyway, the point that I'm making, we can talk about prison later. Prison's prison. We can talk about prison off camera. When I was in there, I was locked up with like tens of thousands of Mexicans, and those guys are so cool. They're super cool. They're looking out for me, taking
nice.
care of me.
That's nice.
Yeah, because for me, like, the USA is a lot different. Like, white guys in the USA aren't like white guys in the Philippines. What I mean by that is like, it's just a different vibe. So when I'm in the USA, like, I don't really associate with white dudes. And so when I'm in prison, I don't associate with white dudes. But when I'm locked up, I do associate with Mexicans.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
I think they're cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
Never dated one.
And they make incredible food.
Oh.
Incredible food.
Like Italians? Italians do nice food as well.
That's what I'm Italian.
You're Italian?
Yeah, Italian. I was born in the U.S., though.
You're Italian?
Italian, huh?
Half.
Last name Gori.
Full-blooded Italian? Half. Your dad is
My dad is. That's correct.
U.S. or your mom is from U.S.
My mom's side of the family is from Germany, and my dad's side of the family is from Italy.
Oh.
So yeah, But yeah, I never got along with the white guys in there, and I got along with the Mexicans more. I'd hang out with them in their rooms, just whatever, drink a little bit, just be a little naughty.
Yeah.
Naughty or nice, actually. That's the question of the day. That's a question for you. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It is Christmas. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas. Yeah.
I didn't realize that this one was Christmas because I'm just alone. So
You're wearing red too.
I love red.
You're in
my
this.
pictures are red. I have different dresses color red. I really really love red.
You're in this Christmas spirit right now.
Yeah, even though it's not Christmas, I wear red.
How long? How fun? Christmas is in 9 days.
Oh yeah, it's 16 now. It's my cousin's birthday.
Oh my gosh! Did you tell her happy birthday?
Yeah, I already did.
That's
12 p.m. No, maybe 4 a.m. I messaged her.
That's cool. Merry Christmas again, by the way.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Probably won't talk to you again before Christmas. So Merry Christmas. What is your favorite holiday?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Is it your birthday? Is it Christmas? Is it
summer? I don't know what summer.
Summer's a season, not a holiday.
I mean, I don't know. It's my favorite holiday. I don't like Christmas.
You don't like Christmas?
Not really.
Why don't you like Christmas?
Because I'm away from my family.
Ah.
I'm living alone now. But yeah, Christmas maybe before. I like Christmas before. So yeah.
That's cool.
New
So,
Year as well.
what were we talking about before we got off Christmas? We had a topic going, and then somehow we got into Christmas.
I don't know. It's naughty? I don't know what.
Oh, that's what it was. Tis the season to be jolly. My question is, naughty or nice?
Naughty? Both, maybe?
Both. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice and naughty. Wow. I'll just ask you some of the questions that I asked during the street challenge. They're just fun questions. Actually, I didn't even come up with the questions. Madame came up with the questions. So if you get mad at me for asking these questions, don't get mad at me. Talk to her. Because she came up with the questions on her own, like one by one. They just pop in her head, and I like put them in my phone. Lights on or lights off?
I would prefer lights on. Off.
Light.
Or, I don't know. On maybe.
Lights on.
Yeah.
Why?
I like it. But off. Oh, lights off. Maybe let's say lights off.
Lights off. So I'm lights off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I would say it's okay to be, lights on.
It's okay to be lights on.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. For me, like, there's something about the shadowing and stuff when the lights
Yeah, I
off.
hate shadow as well, but sometimes it's nice if you're like. Sometimes it's nice.
Top or bottom? For you, not your partner. For you, top or bottom?
Top or bottom?
Yeah.
Both?
Wow. Preferred country for a foreigner, for your future husband, what country should he be from? Tell the people.
Russia. No, Switzerland. I love Switzerland.
Wait, she changed her mind.
Sorry, I love Russian. Switzerland is just my dream country.
Bottom. What other questions do we ask on the challenge? We ask so many crazy questions. Do you carry hand sanitizer?
Huh?
Do you carry hand sanitizer?
Not now. My bag is small.
Do you usually carry hand sanitizer?
Not really.
Can we gift you a bottle of hand sanitizer when you leave?
Yeah, sure.
Clean hands are very important.
Very.
Yeah. And you know that most people don't wash their hands when they go to the bathroom here? Anywhere on the planet.
Really?
I promise you. As a side quest, sometimes what I'll do is I'll stand at a bathroom, just stand there for like 5 minutes, and see how many people wash their hands. Out of like 100 people coming and going in an airport bathroom, maybe 2 will wash their hands.
Crazy.
Men and women. You would think that women would be more clean. So I'll
No, it's more
stand
clean.
right there in the woman's and look at the sink area. Not the toilets. I'm not weird. But the sink area, they do the same thing. No hands. Just walk right out. Touch the door. Shake your hand.
I don't shake hands.
If you do
Did
touch
I?
somebody's hand, make sure you always go like, actually take out your hand sanitizer. You're going to have hand sanitizer now.
I just clean with alcohol before I go here.
That's cool. That's cool. Top or bottom, lights on or lights off. Country for a foreigner. Finish the sentence. Craving a...
Dick. I'm kidding.
The first one. Wow. I was wondering how many it would take.
I'm kidding.
I was wondering how many it would take before this
kidding.
came up. Kidding. Okay. Craving a what then?
Craving for food.
For food. What kind of food? Lechon?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I'm crazy. I'm just kidding.
Cool. It was nice having you, Dia. Okay. It's nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting
Yeah,
you
it's
too
nice
as
meeting
well.
you. Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, rolling up to the frat house and we about to rock it. Get them ladies on the dance floor, about to drop it. Once the music starts, we ain't never gonna stop it. Listen real close, man, all you hear is gossip.